Alrighty guys, thank you for joining in with me. This is going to be the second day I was able to get, let's just go through and look. I was able to get all of these fields. Um, this one has already been planted. This one has canola. 4 and 5 are ready to be planted, and 2 needs to be um, plowed up or cultivated, and it needs to be um, sowed with seed. So what I'm going to do is here, we can show you here. See, I was able to get, I mean, you can see these areas here need lime. This is something I'm going to have to get fixed sooner or later. But the plan is to try to get all of these planted in with canola, and then what we're going to do is, since we have all the tools and the equipment to be able to do the canola, we're going to go ahead and plant that in these fields. So I'm going to have to do 4 and 5, and then I'm going to have to have an A. I'm going to have the AI do the tilling up on this field, and then we'll plant it after he gets that completed. I also want to point out something that is very interesting here is that we have rain right now at 8 o'clock. I don't know how that's going to affect the tilling or the planting. We'll see how that works. Um, let's see here. I don't know what these are. Okay, so, and then we're going to try and work on some contracts. These are all things we're not going to get into right now. It's going to be a while. I did notice that in this section, when I went to, I didn't have to drive the fertilizer machine or the lime spreader. I didn't have to drive it all the way back. I was able to just go into this section here and then click on it, and I was able to send it back. Down here was an option to return. If you've lost one of your pieces of equipment, you can always find it with your space bar down here on the view on map. Is as space bar on this option. I think it's going to be different if you're. This is also good because it shows your condition. See, my tractors obviously are the ones that I use the most. Here they are. At some point, I want to buy a better tractor and try to turn in one of those, but we'll see. That's going to be a while. Um, and this was see the AI did this one, so they did it a little better than I did. But um, let's see if I can find out really quickly. Just real quick before we get any further in, if this is your first time here, thank you. My name is Lead. I am a gamer. Do play different games, World of Warcraft. I do a lot of dungeons in those, and just starting this series here with the Farming Simulator 25, and I appreciate it if you're here. And if you would kindly hit that like and subscribe button, I would greatly appreciate it. It helps the channel to grow since we're a new channel. Um, it's just trying to start to get things off the ground, and would really appreciate it if you would hit that like and subscribe. Um, so let's see here. I'm trying to find out. I think it's called GPS. So there should be a way to turn on the lines on the field. I think it's called GPS or something like that. Okay. There are so many options on this. Change seeds. We don't need that. Steering assist. I don't know what that is. Front loader, crane, game. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to turn those lights or those lines on in the field. But there has to be an option somewhere. Yeah, I mean, there has to be an option somewhere to turn those lines on in the field. Give me 1 second. Let me pause the video. I'm going to see if I can find out exactly how to do that. And if I can, I'll let you know. Okay, so I think I figured out what it is that we need to do. So it's not in a setting. It's actually got to do with part of the system that controls our AI. So we've got a little bit of time to kill here because we've got our it's raining, so I want to try and get this figured out before it stops, or before the rain stops, so that way we can be able to do our seeds correctly. So you can see here on your control panel on the top right, or sorry, your top left, it says activate AI worker and mode AI worker. We're going to hold B. Now, if you want this to set up to where you push B and your AI worker takes over, then this is what you want to use. Just leave it on this setting. If you want steering assist, this is where it'll put the lines out, and then when you push B, the GPS will drive for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our this tractor, and we're going to head on down here to this field. And we're going to see if we can get that set up to where it'll work. And that should help us, will help us, like especially in the situation where we was not able to get the lime spread out just quite correctly. This should help us to be able to know what lines to use, or what how far our rows are apart. So let's do this. Let's hold B. So it's not detecting the field. So let's just go ahead and do this. Okay, now it's detecting our field. So now you can see it's got our outside number of headlands. This is the number that we go around the outside. And then it's got the ones in the middle. Working with, which is auto. And work with headlands. You can have that on or off. And start with headlands or up and down. Now this is all for AI worker, but let's go to steering assist. This is when it puts the lines out on your ground. So this is all like you can do one number of headlands. You can do 2 headlands. Do your working width or leave it at auto, that way it knows the width of your. You can also change this to degrees if it's better that way. So there's multiple ways to do this. We're going to do 0% and we're going to leave it on show lines off or on, so that's obviously a big deal too. That's what we want. We want those lines. So let's see what we can do with headlands. And then we're going to click OK. And as you can see, then now we've got our lines. So now let's figure out exactly what it is that it wants us to do here. The blue line, or is it the white line? Let's go ahead and drop our plow. So, okay. It's the green line. It would be the green line. So you can tell when your GPS clicked on because it just clicked on. Now you see it's got our lines on. So this is how you can plow with the lines. Which is going to make things super easy. Without those lines, it's pretty tough. Figure out what direction you're going, and now you can hit the B button. And it'll assist your steering. So all you gotta do is hit the gas. Don't have to steer it at this point. If you hit the steering wheel, it'll take the GPS assist off. Just like that, we plowed our around our first. All right, and then the GPS kicks back on. Try to identify, yep, here's going to be our line. Alright, and we're going to plow. And just like that, got it set up. So this is how to use your GPS. We're going to do the main part of this set is going to be on that. What I'm going to do is I should have started down there on the square corner. Because it would have definitely helped out in our you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. So we're going to come out of this field. And go back down to the square point. Sure, this thing's pretty muddy, plowing out in the mud, but it wasn't raining yesterday, so, and it's supposed to stop here about 10 o'clock, so we'll see how accurate that weather is, that weather report. Alright, now let's look at this here. So we left the field. Okay, so now you can see here, we're going to want to line up right here, drop our plow, turn on the steering assist, and then we're going to pull him right on through there. That's a game changer right there, because man, is it difficult to try to plow these fields or try to do anything without knowing how wide your lines are. Wasn't paying any attention, but our GPS kicked off somehow. So it's going to take a little bit of getting used to. Going around the corners obviously is really difficult. Turned it back on. There we go. Pretty cool little deal. Glad we looked into how to do that. Would have definitely helped us with the lime spreader. No. So, wanting to go the wrong way on me. There we go. Takes the corner pretty good. Right here it's gonna. Hardest part of the game right there. Backing these things up. This for me anyway. Maybe for some of you others it's not that bad, but man, oh man. I missed this spot over there. Get it on the next one. Technically, we can run up and down any of these. Definitely makes it a little more enjoyable to do these plowing on these big fields. spot back there, so that's fine. Get back on track with the next one. Didn't drop it. There we go. Yeah, we got him all set up now. That's much more pleasurable to sure. So here in a minute we'll see if we want to finish this up ourselves, or I think we'll just go ahead and finish this up, and then we're going to go on over to the seating section. How that works. We'll do it kind of the same way, hopefully. Yeah, we don't really even know what crops do well, what crops don't do well. If you'd like to, in the comments below, if you're watching this, let me know. What is it? What are some things that you have found that have been profitable in your journey with Farm Simulator 25, or what things you would like to see me work on in the game? What are some of the things that you've been doing on your farm? Hit me up, send me some of those links, some of those comments below in the bottom. Maybe we can talk about those things. What are some of the first things you want to buy? As far as, do you need a tractor first? Do you want, say, a cutter or a baler, or what is it that you think you would need first? I mean, I think at some point I would like to have this over here to be set up as grass, or at least one of my fields as grass, so we can have hay for our animals. But we'll see. Guess I was pulling that thing on the ground. Sometimes it pulls it up, picks it up, and sometimes it don't. Probably user error. So yeah, let me know. I mean, as far as livestock and things like that, I haven't looked much into that, so I don't know how that works. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to cut this into probably 2 videos. I'm going to say that this one is our video on how to use the GPS and how to get it set up with AI. And my next video is going to be on getting things planted, figuring out how to get things planted the way we want them. And I think I'll go ahead and finish this field up on my own here. Like I say, a lot of this is just going to be the same thing repeated over and over again, pretty mindless. But let me know what you think. Do you like the idea of the GPS? Do you think that you should just be able to do it on your own without the GPS? What are your feelings on that? What has been some of your experiences with it? If you have the game, you've been playing the game, I'd like to know, you know, what some of those thoughts are. Yeah, I'd like to know what some of your thoughts are on that. And I appreciate you for joining in on this video. Again, if you're first time on this channel, I would appreciate it if you'd hit the like and subscribe, hit the thumbs up. If you'd like to have notifications when I have videos that go live, then hit the bell. I appreciate it, and we'll catch you all next time. Y'all have a good day. Bye bye.